Hey guys, girls, ladies, guys, whoever's out there. Good afternoon to you. It's getting pretty steamy here in New Hampshire, although up here on the hill with the farm, it doesn't feel as hot up here on the hill as it does down there in the city, in the town, so I'm kind of digging it. So right now I'm just doing some quick makeup. It's the end of the day, so nothing hot and heavy, just, gotta put on the primer first. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some music today. I've decided sometimes these feel just like blah without some music, so I'm gonna do, ready? I'm gonna kick it old school. This is a little Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is the music that I grew up with. My parents were so into it. So, dancing in the living room and everything, like, there we go. And if you look at the video, and I'm thinking of this because I posted this on my cousin's wall, I think yesterday, the day before. Look at the video for this. I mean, this is some wild stuff going on in the 70s. That was wild. Earth, Wind, and Fire was crazy. Okay, so here we go with some concealer. So I'm gonna put it on. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put it on, and I'm gonna mix it with the BB cream. I'm not gonna do a heavy foundation. It's the end of the day. Not really going anywhere. This is the thickest concealer in the world. So if you're using concealer, and see how thick this is? A little teensy bit. I had a drop on my fingers. It is huge. Hey Rhonda, what's up? Did you do your live stream yet? Did you do that? I want to see it. I want to be on it. So this gets rid of the redness. Look how thick it is. It almost looks like foundation. It's crazy. Is the Earth, Wind, and Fire just blasting out there, or can you hear? I don't know if it's distracting. I'm gonna turn. That's what I groove to. That's one of my grooves from when I was a kid. Okay, so there we go. Now it's BB cream because it's not a full. You didn't do it yet. Oh, I want to see it. So only a little bit goes a long way with this makeup. I'm telling you right now. And BB cream it's like, it has a tint to it, has color to it. This is called Bisque. This is Bisque. And Friggs, what are you doing at 4:30 in the afternoon? I'm gonna come down there, and I'm gonna come down to Conley's. And I'm gonna give you and Tossie makeovers. That's what I'm doing. So one of these days, I'm gonna get down there and do it. This is one of my best buds from high school right there. No, I will not. I'm not. Please stop. Wait until I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this all over your face. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna BB cream you up. All right, so that's on. Not doing the full foundation. It's the end of the day already, so I'm not doing that. All right, so now blushing it up. It's time to blush it up. So today I'm talking about Facebook Live because I love it, as you can tell. And I tell, hey Kathleen, how are you? Oh, long time, no talk. How is Maine right now? Is it gorgeous there? If it's gorgeous here, I bet it's even more gorgeous in Maine because Maine is amazing. If I could be there right now, I would. I'll tell you that. I did corn with my daughter, spikes in my vein. My kid had the same look. There, I'm going to give that a like. You sang corn with your kid and she looked at you like you were nuts or like you were totally annoying. Did you guys see that? See my daughter doing that? How funny. It's funny, but like she does that to me constantly. I mean, I was at Walmart and talking to her and I took a picture of her just turning around and looking at me going, and I think I was just talking like normal discussion. She has no patience for me whatsoever. I don't know why. I'm such a normal mom. Don't you think we're way cooler moms than our generation? I remember in Belmont, Massachusetts, well, now I say most moms. I'm not gonna be rude. Friggs, I'll say it again. Had like the station wagon with the wood paneling and like the frosted blonde short hair. That was most moms, and they were wearing like mom jeans and stuff, right? I mean, how cool are we today? And yet still, our daughters are like, ugh, like, are you serious? Can't even handle it. I thought I was cool. So there you go. Allison's like, forget it. Thank you. This is weird. It is weird, but we love it. This is Facebook Live. That's why I'm talking about it, because this is for anyone who's doing business, or you could do it personally too. But if you're doing business, I always say, and I'm going to turn on Earth, Wind, and Fire. They rock, but it's like I'm starting to groove and not pay attention. So if you're doing, I tell my team, do videos as much as you can. Video, because people want, we are cool, thumbs up, yeah? Oh, Kathleen, I'm glad that Maine is nice. Oh, I love Maine. Maine is just awesome. And how is your hair salon? Your pictures of your family are so cute and they're vacationing. So videos is people want authenticity. People want real. If you're going to buy something, it's that know, like, trust factor. And the best way to get that, and this is not cheesy, this is not scammy, scummy, cheesy. It's through getting to know you videos, live streams like this. So people get to know who you are and they get to know your personality and they click with you. So those are your ideal clients, ideal customers, and that's how you do it. And it's the best way for people to get to know you, and you have content that you can use again and again and again. So people can go and watch your videos. People can find them at any time, 24 hours a day while you're sleeping. They can watch a video on your YouTube channel. I always upload these live streams to my YouTube channel. So it's awesome. So I tell people on my team, I don't care if you're scared, get over it and just do it. I have a video on my YouTube channel that I'm in my kitchen, like doing something really like normal stuff. It's cooking or something, and I give tips on ways to not be scared, ways to get over your fear. So go on my YouTube channel. I think it's under Jen Russo Davis, and you probably find me under Jennifer Rupinian, because who else is named that? I think I'm the only Jennifer Rupinian in the country. Like, seriously, you guys, the only one in the country. That's what it is. And that video's on there. So anyways, back to the live streams. So live streams are cool too, because why? Because people can interact with you right now. So the trend, I think, is moving from, people still do videos, they're totally relevant, keep doing them, but moving towards an interactive audience and workshops like webinars. Webinars are great because then people can interact with you and you can teach at the same time. So if you do workshops, it doesn't have to be network marketing, although I see more and more network marketers, internet marketers doing it. Boom shakalaka. So I see people doing that, but even if you're a life coach or a trainer, a personal trainer, you can do webinars. It's like a workshop. You can reach people all over the world. They can be there with you doing and you teaching, and they can follow you and they can ask you questions and interact. Now with Facebook Live, that's not as simple because I can turn the screen around, but to show you something on my computer and teach something would be a little bit harder, but you can still, go for it. But you can still interact with your community, and that's what it's about. I'm going to tell you right now, this is what fires me up, and this is what gets me so stoked, is when people tell me that they've watched my videos or Facebook Lives and get inspired in any way, shape, or form. It's not about buying my stuff. It's about being inspired to either do a video, do a Facebook Live, make some marketing changes in their own marketing, or try something new. Or somebody once said, and I love her dearly, she's a beautiful woman, said that she was going through a tough time and she loved being able to talk with me on Facebook Live and connect with someone as she was going through a tough time. How freaking awesome is that? How awesome is that this technology lets us do that? And I was honored that she chose my live stream. I mean, that makes this all just worth it any day. I love that. So I recommend doing it. People need you. They need to hear what you have to say, and we're all craving that human connection, especially now, man, with all that's going around in the world. Connect. I think at the heart of all this hate and anger and all this going on is people who are disconnected, and they're getting disconnected. People need it. So do it. So here we go. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow here and then get into the whole tips for Facebook Live. So this color is called Brassy. See, it's kind of a golden, it is kind of brassy, kind of a golden. I'm going to do lid for that. Little lid color. And you know what I've been doing, which my brushes, I have to, when I'm on Facebook Live, I've grabbed sometimes the wrong brush. Sometimes you got to admit when things get messed up. And it happens, and we move on. So don't be afraid. I once had a brush, I grabbed the wrong one. I had a darker color, and I went whoop and put the darker color way up here. So you know what? You just do it. You don't get upset. You don't get scared. You don't go, oh my God, I messed up. I'm not perfect. You just do it. So then on the crease, I'm gonna do this one called Zealous. Do a little bit darker on the crease. I'm trying to be like The Price is Right. See, that's that. And just do a little bit. But like I said, I'm not going to go crazy dark because it's the end of the day. I'm not going anywhere because, yeah, Mama doesn't really go anywhere. I need to get... Friggs, if you're still on here, where's my social life? It's gone. You guys still get to go out, it looks like, down there in my old hometown. So I'm going to now pick a different brush, and hopefully this is... and put Sincere. See this Sincere right here? I'm gonna put that on close to my brow, because the lighter color, it's better to put the lighter colors up here. It gives a little bit of a highlight in order a wide-eyed look, right? And what also helps, if you put some of the lighter colors in right here, in the corners, it gives you that wider-eyed look, and it gives you a little sparkle, which is awesome. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go and blend. So we're gonna go ahead and blend. So if you're using Facebook Live or you want to, and I highly recommend, you know that I highly recommend that, I'm gonna give you, oh, I forgot my blush. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't. I did that. I'm gonna give you some tips. So these are 7 tips for that. So the first one is try to tell people ahead of time when you're going to broadcast. Now, I haven't done that. I started doing that in the beginning, but now if you're like me and you have kids, I'm not gonna say that's a hard and fast rule. You can announce on your Facebook wall, hey, I'm going live in 30 minutes, join me, so people know and they can be there. So it helps. It's just, a good thing to give your audience or your peeps a heads up. But if you're like me and you have to kind of do your business in the nooks and crannies of your day, I have 4 kids, and hey, Susan, how are you? I'm gonna say Friggs again, because that's my favorite name. Friggs, my friend Peter from high school. It feels weird saying Peter. It doesn't even feel normal. That's a long story. His nickname is Friggs, and that's who he is, and I love him. There you go. So I'm gonna put on gel now for mascara, and I just lost my place here. I have my little tips right here. Hey, Susan, how are you? Are you any place cool? Oh, thanks for giving me love back, Friggs. Love you too, man. Are you anywhere cool, Susan? Are you at home now? Are you back at home? You traveling? Where are you? So tell your friends beforehand. I don't as often anymore, because I just have to do it when I can do it. So, but it was a nice heads up, and it could get you a bigger audience at the time. So number 2, ask people to subscribe. And so I'm gonna ask you right now, here it is. So subscribe to my live streams. At the end, when I sign off, when I end this broadcast, it will give you a button that says subscribe. And that lets you know in your notifications on Facebook that somebody, whether it's me or whoever you're subscribed to, is live. And I suggest you do that for if you have if you're in a home business and you have uplines, or your sponsor, or anyone, leaders in your leaders in your company who go live, or any leaders in your industry, or people that are cool like Grant Cardone or Gary Vaynerchuk, people who are just doing some cool stuff that you want to learn from. Subscribe to their live feeds so that you can know when they're on. Now write a good description. When you go live, it'll tell you to write a description of what you're talking about. I would try to make it as catchy as possible, because people are going to see it in the notifications, and they're going to want to know, is it relevant? Is it something I might want to tune into? So yesterday I put something like makeup and mindset, hot love. Okay, now that sounds bad, but it wasn't about that. But that's catchy, right? It's catchy. And I suggest you do that. You do that too on your emails. If you're doing email marketing, it's like your subject line for your emails. Are people going to want to open it by reading that one line? That could mean everything. It could be everything between opening it and right in the delete folder, the spam folder. So make your Facebook live stream titles really catchy, and let them know what it's about. Give them a little brief description. Next, and my notebook is being a pain in the butt, so it keeps closing. I like to have my tips right here so I don't forget. So go live when you have a strong connection. Here's that. I have done this before, and I left my door open back there because I kept on losing connection from my Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Probably because this is an old house. So you have a strong connection before you go live, because it's really can be frustrating when you it'll make you go out again. You have to start all over again each time. So make sure you have a strong connection. When people are on now, people will sign on. You'll see them come on, and they'll say, "Wait, is this Rick Astley playing?" Did you see my face? That's so random that it did that. My Facebook wall, Rick Astley for president. Look at my wall and you'll know why. So this is a classic. So anyways, say hi to people live. So Friggs wants me to say his name over and over again, or somebody gives a comment, or give them a like. Answer their questions right then and there live. So you're paying attention, you're looking at the feed, you're doing your work, you're delivering, but you're also paying attention and interacting with your folks, okay? Because it's really important. It's cool. I mean, I think it's fun, right? So broadcast for a while. Here's tip number 6. That was 5 back there. So now we're on 6. Broadcast for a while so people have a chance to jump on, because sometimes people might not see it. might not see it in their notifications right away. So you have up to 30 minutes to do a live stream. So hang out for a little while, just chit chat, hang out. I have people who work in Unique who just literally, they get ready. They do their makeup like I'm doing. Wait, I'm gonna turn down Rick. He's kind of loud right now. They just do their makeup and that's it. And they just chat with people. And that's so they stay on and people jump on. So that if there's anything important you want to tell, you might want to save it, you know, for the end or revisit the content again at the end so people have a chance to jump on. So probably stay on for at least 5 minutes. And the last number 7 is be creative and go live often. It's consistency is key. Excuse me, I'm getting a tickle in my throat. Consistency is key in your business. You hear this over and over again. So if you're going to do live stream, do them often so people will subscribe and they'll check in and they'll want to see what you're up to. So remember now, you can broadcast public. Facebook is cool, so you can broadcast live to the public. You can broadcast to certain friends. If you have Facebook groups, you can broadcast in there. I have a VIP group for my Unique makeup, and I also have a marketing group where I teach marketing stuff. I can go live in there, and I can just deliver that message right to them, and it's so cool, and it totally helps out. So those are my 7 tips. Let me just go over them real quick. So tell people that you're coming on beforehand. If you can, announce it on your wall so people, or your fan page, so people know you're coming out. Ask people to subscribe at the end. So subscribe at the end if you haven't already. So they get that notification. Write your compelling description of your Facebook Live, number 3. Number 4, go live when you have a strong connection, so you don't keep losing it and you have to start all over again. Number 5, say hello to people and answer their questions right live as you're going. Pay attention, look at the feed and interact as much as you can. Broadcast for a long time. You have up to 30 minutes. Go for at least 5, hang out so people have a chance to jump on. And number 7, be creative with your content and go live often. Oh, thank you for the likes, appreciate that. And my wet hair is just, my hair does not dry very well. I need to seriously, I have to go back and see Tiffany. She's got to help me with this. I was thinking of going like another bright pink again. What do y'all think? So last but not least, now that I've done that, I'm going to do, hey April, how are you? I'm going to do lip gloss. This is called Luxe. Yep. I like the sound of that. It's kind of a really nude, neutral color. Because all I'm going to do is go outside with my 4-year-old right now and hang out. So I'm not going to get the red, like fire engine red lips going. Not going anywhere. So there's that. So what I'm going to do too in the comments, I have a Facebook Live training for anybody, for anyone, any company. It's generic. It goes more in depth to what I just said. It covers that, but so much more, and it's free. So I'm going to put a link to that in the comments after this live stream. And if you have any questions about any of my makeup, the colors, just go ahead and ask me. Or yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to end on, because I'm an 80s girl, we're going to end with a little aha, right? There it goes. You know you love it. And I will see you guys. Have an amazing afternoon. See you guys later.